text. And up around the cranium area, it shows forced memory blanking and induced erroneous actions, induced changes to hearing, both apparent direction and volume, and sometimes even content. Sudden violent itching inside eyelids can be attained. Reading and broadcasting thoughts. We know that this is possible now. Well, there's only one way that Defense One could come out about a month and a half, 2 months ago, and say that we can now telepathically control drones. And when Defense One says that, that's like the white paper of the Pentagon. They're the ones that are like the press release of the new Pentagon stuff. So yeah, they were loud and proud in it that you could wear a ring on your head and control up to 3 drones with one pilot. So you can't really say that this technology doesn't exist when the military is coming right out and saying we can control objects with our minds. And just to let you know, folks, radio waves go 2 ways. If you can control something, you can absolutely use a signal coming the other way to that and turn that transmitter into a transceiver rapidly. A few other things are controlled dreams, forced waking visions, transparent eyelids, it's called, where even when you close your eyes, you're seeing stuff. And then it highlights the middle of the body, and wildly racing heart without cause, remotely induced violent no rash itching, forced muscle quaking of the large muscles on the back, burning sensations. It highlights all kinds of different parts of the body, and for me, it's the fact that we know that these weapons exist. They've loud and proud of them, not just cases like that, but they've shown the footage of microwave weapons that they were using back in. Oh yeah, exactly. The stuff that they were using to make troops give up without firing a shot. All that kind of stuff back in the Gulf Wars. We've used this kind of technology for years. We even use just straight up psychological torture techniques that you use to like psychologically break people. In cases like Panama, where we were getting Manuel Noriega out, and Nicaragua, Waco. Things like that. Even Ruby Ridge, I believe, they did the same thing. So the fact that there are known methods by which we can break the mind of people, that we can control the mind of people. We know we did the episode all of a few weeks ago with our psychedelic correspondent all about the history of LSD and the whole MK Ultra program, like the good doctor was talking about. What other programs have there been in place since, I guess, the official death of MK Ultra? There have been numerous other things that have come about.
One story you keyed on that I would like to elaborate on was the Waco debacle. And when Koresh was having the Waco thing, the FBI actually got a hold of it, but he was alive at the time. His name was Igor Smirnov, and Igor Smirnov was a Russian. And he was the one who actually first perfected the ability to actually project voices into the head, where you would hear unmasked thoughts or as your own voices. By the way, that technology was sold to the Americans by his wife when he died. And I forget the name of the company that first bought it, but it was purchased by us. And the reason the FBI brought him out to Waco was they wanted to use the voice of God weapon to put the voice of Charlton Heston in David Koresh's head as God to try to get him to surrender. And I mean, the reason they weren't able to do it is because at the time the Russian software was not compatible with the American FBI computers to do it. And for people who doubt that story, that was in Newsweek. So that actually broke in Newsweek not long after the whole Waco siege. So I mean, what I'm quoting is not something I'm theorizing or something that I read on a conspiracy site. that's from Newsweek itself.
Yeah.
So so that tells you how long this has been around. Waco's been a number of years back.
Yeah. Just a few, actually a lifetime ago, almost 30 years ago now.
Right.
To know that situations like that, situations like the mass shootings